Alright, YouTube, this is video number 2 on Onision, why I hate him. Now, I talked to you guys last time in the last video about him discriminating against BOTDF and making jokes out of everything possible on this damn fucking earth. But there's things that don't really add up. There was a girlfriend of his, apparently, named Shiloh. And apparently everybody's saying, oh, she ruined his life, but when a girl is in agonizing pain, she cries, she whimpers, and she's in pain, and she wants not only attention, but wants respect from a guy that actually does it. Look, it's very, very hard to tell whether this evidence is true or not of Onision hurting her. But in my book, you should never hit a woman if you're male. It is absolutely outrageously ridiculous, retarded. You must be mental. Why the fuck would you hurt a woman? It should be a law that if you hit a woman, and I think it is a law, like somewhere, I think it's like I don't know, but I know it's in the books where if you hit a woman, you can persecute, and they could get it's abuse. It's just abuse. And the emo thing, I was just watching this and said 10 things why I hate emos. Number 1, emo is not a type of music. It is not a type of lifestyle. It is a self-harm incident. It's when someone has depressive and they have overly controlling feelings. In result of getting their pain and insecurity out, they take it out on themselves. They blame themselves. Even though the Onision's videos are supposed to be for comedy, there are certain things in this world you should not comedy about. Especially emo. I don't like calling it emo. I don't like calling it self-harm. Because self-harm can be stopped and be prevented with medication and careful watching. Friends that have nearby. But what Onision's doing is exploiting something. What if somebody who was self-harm? Watch one of his videos, the 2 things I hate about emos, by Onision. What if somebody self-harms themselves just by watching that video? That's ridiculous. Even though they watched it, but they were wondering. And what also gets me is that people do not, when you're gothic or emo, self-harm, you're self-harmative, as in harming yourself by any kind of means of pencils, pens, taking them out, breaking it, sharp edges. It can all be helped by a friend, a parent. You can stop cutting. And, you know, one reason why people who go watch these Onision videos are fucking idiots. They're saying that, oh, this is making fun of it. Even if you are seeing or gothic, and you see Onision and you say, oh, that's funny. Oh, that's so not true. And even though it doesn't matter. There are younger people than you before you, as in you're 13 or 14-year-old, and you self-harm yourself by a lot of things. You get bullied. And it's not going to help you to go watch this video. I feel like Onision should be shut down from YouTube because it's promoting stuff that we don't want to happen. Many people have been fatal to cutting themselves. I had a friend that died of cutting himself. He cut his vein. And he died on the floor. 30 seconds after it, because if you hit a vein, you're done for. There's no way of stopping you. And what that really offended me. It doesn't matter because, you know, it's harmful. And I feel like Onision and this abusive thing with a girlfriend, and now he's got a wife and he's married, I feel like she needs to get her friggin' ass out of there. Because I feel like he hurt her, Shiloh. Because a girl would not do that. Then he's calling people to get out of his house and throw her on the street. You're a retard, Onision. You need some help yourself. How about you go check yourself into rehab and get help? Because you're hurting more people out here than you are getting for comedy. And that's wrong. In America, yes, we do have a freedom of speech and a right to do what we want. There's also a time where you need to shut up and keep your opinion to yourself. And recording Shiloh crying and recording a video, him talking to whatever it was, police or anything, wow, and then posting it on YouTube? You're insane! What guy would do that? And I feel like that's abusive. Like I said before many times in this video already. He is offending a lot of people who aren't graphic or seen or any kind of that matter. It applies to anyone. And to me, you know, another thing that speaks to me in the video is that if you're listening, most of the bands today that are heavy rock, such as BBB, known as Black Veil Bride, Pierce the Veil, Sleeping with Sirens, Bullet for My Valentine, Bring Me the Horizon, and the list goes on. These bands have a message to kids. And I'm going to read you something. If Onision watches the video, you can do this to yourself. And I don't mean it when and where. I mean it, die. And I'm not making this a death threat at all. I'm saying you need to stop making fun of this stuff because it's offending people, not only teens, children, but adults as well. YouTube should literally take your sites down. And don't they say in the copyright to not make further inappropriate gestures? I mean, like, copyright, it doesn't have copyright or anything. But I feel like, you know, you're going against YouTube's violation as well. Because making fun of people online and getting your publicity and famous like that is insane. But the other thing that struck me out of that video was that the band thing, like I was going to continue, saying that we scream and we have a lot of bipolar in it. Did you know a lot of people in this world have been diagnosed with bipolar, and I'm one of them. There's ways to fix it and control it. And you act like we listen to this screaming for no reason. Half of us listen to the lyrics, look up the lyrics, and know the meaning. For instance, in the end, Black Veil Brides, in the end, as we faded to the night, who will tell the story of your life? That says to me that who will tell the story of your life? It tells me that if you die, self-harm, who will bring on your family? What will your family feel like with your last goodbye? Don't give us your last goodbye is what I'm saying. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to die. And an incident happens. I'm not afraid, but in the end, who will tell the story of your life? If you're not afraid to die, you're not afraid, you're all getting ready to think about it before you say something. Go back and read the lyrics without the words or without the song or tune. Just read them. This is also a message not only to Onision, but to people who think screaming bands are demonic. They're not. There are some out there that are, but a lot of them aren't. For instance, would Sleeping with Sirens be satanic? No. Calvin Clint's got a daughter named Copeland and a wife. I think that tells you that these people are good. And it just bothers me that people assume things before they find out facts, and they spread rumors that aren't even true. Thank you. To you, Onision, and to haters of all over the world. Goodbye, forever. YouTube, let's get Onision banned. If you want to ban Onision, please like this video, because I'm tired of it, and we know it. And the people who actually do read the lyrics and just blow it off, you too. That makes me so mad.